The first fascial plane that we'll be stretching is the deep front line. In order to stretch these muscles and connective tissue, I'm going to show you how to do this on both sides. We'll start with the right. You're going to place your right leg behind you and off to the side. You're going to turn your pelvis away and take a step to the left with your left leg. You're going to bend your left knee to lunge forward. You should feel a stretch on the inner part of your thigh and a little bit on the front part of the hip. You're going to extend your right arm up in the air, bend to the left, and look up towards the ceiling. Make sure to breathe deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. Hold this position for 60 seconds as a goal, as with all the stretches that I'll be showing you today. We're going to now switch to the other side. My left leg will be out to the side and behind me. My right leg will be in front and to the right a slight bit. I'm going to bend my right knee to lunge forward. Again, I should feel a pull in the front part of my hip and also in the inner part of my left thigh. I will place my left arm up in the air, look up as I bend to the right. And as I bend to the right, I should feel a stretch through this area. My abdomen, my intercostals by the ribs. Again, breathing in through the nose, breathing out. If you're not strong enough to hold these positions, try to accumulate 60 seconds of time in each one, but you can do it in 5, 10, or 15-second increments. The superficial back line. If you don't have any back problems, I find that stretching this fascial plane out in standing is more effective and easiest. What you'll need to do is place a book or something under the ball of your feet. I will use dumbbells for this. I'll place the ball of my feet on the handle of the dumbbells. I'm going to bring my chin towards my chest and roll myself or round myself from the top to the bottom as I reach towards my toes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. And see if you can stretch further. Again, try to hold this for 60 seconds if you can. From the side, you should look like this. If you're not able to do this in standing because of back problems, what I would encourage you to do is try it in sitting, long sitting specifically. If you sit on the ground, bend your toes back towards your nose, bring your chin towards your chest, slide your hands down towards your ankles. You'll be stretching the same tissues. The lateral line. To stretch the lateral line, place your right leg behind you and invert or turn your ankle up. Place your right arm up in the air with your palm behind you and bend to the left. Hold this position for 60 seconds if you're able to. If you're not, try to hold for 5, 10, or 15 seconds and accumulate a total of 60. From the other side, I'll cross my left leg behind the right. My ankle's turned up or in. My left arm is in the air, palm facing back, again bending to the right or away from the leg that's in the rear. For the superficial front line, I would encourage you to have a cushion for your knees. Now, if you don't have good enough flexibility at the beginning to get into this position with your knees down, sitting on your heels, and laying all the way back onto the floor, what you can do is either use an exercise ball, a chair, a couch, or stairs to help support your upper body so you don't injure yourself by trying to stretch too far. As much as all of these stretches incorporate flexibility, there's a certain degree of strength that is needed to do them properly. I'll use this ball for this stretch. I'll kneel on this cushion with the ball behind me. I sit back on my heels. And even though I could go back further than this is better than nothing. I'll put my arms up over my head, and I'll hold this position for 60 seconds. I breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth. And if you try to breathe into your abdomen when you do this, it'll help stretch the superficial front line. If you're not able to hold this position comfortably for a full minute, then hold for 5, 10, 15 seconds, but try to accumulate a total time of holding for 1 minute. The spiral line is one of the most complex fascial lines in the body. To stretch the fascial line, you're going to place your right leg behind your left first. You're going to bend forward by keeping a stiff, straight back. When you get into this position, you should feel a stretch already in your right buttock muscles. I'm going to place my left hand on my left buttock, my right hand on my left thigh. And what I'm going to try to do is turn and look behind me with my chest. You should feel a stretch in your chest, in your back, possibly in your abdomen, in the right buttock, and in the right leg as you do this. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth as you stretch further. As with all the other stretches, try to hold for a total of a minute. If you're not able to hold for a minute, again, hold for as long as you can and try to accumulate a total holding time of 1 minute. Just stretch the left. Place your left leg behind the right. Bend forward, sticking the hips out behind you. I will place my right hand on my right hip, my left hand on my left thigh, and try to twist myself backwards so my chest is facing behind me. It's okay if you're wobbly or lose your balance a little bit. Feel free to have something nearby if you need to for safety. Stretch the deep back arm line. Reach for the back of your neck with your hand. I'm stretching with my right arm right now. I will reach back with my other hand to pull my elbow across the back of my neck and bend my body to the left. As with the other stretches, accumulate or hold for a total of 60 seconds. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Try to breathe into the arm and breathe into the upper right chest. To switch sides, reach for the back of your neck with your left hand. Grab the left elbow with the right hand. Pull the elbow back and behind you. Bend your body to the right. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. To stretch the deep front arm line, bring your shoulders towards your ears. Pinch your shoulder blades together while they're still up towards your ears. Bend your wrists up. Keep your elbows straight and bring your arms behind you. You should feel a stretch in your chest, in your arms, in your wrist flexors on the front side of your forearms, and also possibly in your hands a little bit. Hold this for 60 seconds total time. Take rests if needed. To stretch the superficial front arm line. With your arms up in the air, with your thumbs facing behind you, bend your wrists backwards, bring your arms behind you, and lean back. You should be looking up towards the ceiling and trying to point your chest towards the ceiling as you stretch your arms back at the same time. Try to accumulate a total of 60 seconds while doing this, taking breaks as needed. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Try to breathe into your upper chest as you do this stretch, and try to stretch a little bit further with each breath. To stretch the superficial back arm line, make a gentle fist, bend your wrist in, bring your arm across your body, grab onto your elbow, pull the arm across even more. Bring your neck down towards your chest and tilt to the left. You should feel a stretch at the top of your forearm, the part that's facing forward, the shoulder blade area between the shoulder blade and the back, and between the shoulder blade and the neck. Breathe into the shoulder blade area and breathe out. Try to accumulate a total holding time of 1 minute. For the other side, the left, again, make a gentle fist, bend your wrist down, bring your arm across your body and grab your left humerus with your right hand. Pull the left shoulder across your body as you bend your chin down towards your chest and head to the right. Breathe into the left shoulder blade through your nose and breathe out. If you've watched this video in its entirety and you like doing these stretches, they'll be more effective if you've already warmed your body up first. 5 to 10 minutes of stretching after 5 to 10 minutes of a warm-up is much more effective than just cold stretching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.